Welcome to the Lodge. You've accessed
the Lodgecast experience.
Warning, warning, dangerous spoilers ahead. Enjoy.
Looking for some hot takes on the Lodgecast. I need phone counts and library rights. I want some hot takes in my eardrums. Watch out for salad dragons. These takes are coming in hot tonight. I want some hot takes. I need your hot takes.
Hello and welcome to a totally epic edition of Hot Takes.
Go ahead.
Is that a yawn?
No, that was me getting this.
Oh, you're getting ready.
I
love it.
I need to take a breath.
Hold. I'm Elijah. As always, it's Brother Bishki.
Epic.
You can tell by that siren song laughter that is my goddess. Lodge Mistress Milster is here.
Hey.
And Brother Justin.
What's one more beggar at the banquet?
That's right. The Odyssey, y'all. A bunch of oddities going to see the Odyssey. There was a smattering of applause when, based on stories by Homer, you don't get no regard.
Got to show some respect for Homer after all these centuries.
Pour a little out for your boy Homer, y'all.
He just wrote it down.
Yeah, right? We've lived it. So, okay. Bishki and I had this idea, right? We're like, wouldn't it be funny if we went back to our absolute roots and did like we did our first hot take episode, which was Ready Player One?
Mm-hmm.
We handled that, shot it, skinned it, ate it in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And we're like, what if we did that with the Odyssey? We did it in 10 minutes.
The ultimate epic wrapped up in 10 minutes.
And I brought this up to sweet Milster Marie last night, and she about had my head on a pike. She's like, how dare you? 10 minutes for the Odyssey? Your listeners will revolt. And I'm like, oh, shit, you want to talk more about it? And she's like, yes, I want to go off. So, Milster, what say you now after 3 hours?
I'm ready for it. I'm ready to 10-minute this match.
Well, now we're going full epic. So what's your history with the Odyssey?
My history is just to sort of know of it.
Sure.
And to love it.
You're aware
based
of it.
on, just all of the gods. And I was like, I was definitely one of those folks who was like, this is pre-Percy Jackson, obsessed with all the Greek gods and their trials and travails.
Who's your favorite Greek god?
I would have to say Persephone. I love that she sort of spends half of her time up with her mother and half of her time down with her hubs.
Yes.
I respect that move.
You respect that hustle.
My favorite Greek god is John Stamos.
Ooh, nice.
I like Dionysus, the god of wine.
Yes.
Wow, you guys. Justin, what's your history with the Odyssey? Do you have one?
I do not.
Oh,
I think we
straight
read
up.
the Iliad in high school, and that's the one with the Trojan horse.
Okay.
But the Trojan horse imagery is too good to not put in this, right?
Like, how are you not going to have that? Bishki, what have you done?
I read the Odyssey freshman year in high school.
Oh, I thought you were going to say freshly last night. Or
No. I mean, I read the Cliff Notes last night, but I remember a lot of stuff because we made a video, our own little epic on VHS. It would have been VHS at the time. And,
that's an easy A right there.
Oh, easy A, yeah. Every time,
not A plus.
Every time you make a video around that time, people just go nuts for it. And I think I taped it over. It's gone. I don't know.
But so did you enact some of the trials?
We enacted a lot. I remember one thing I did was I took a mirror and I cut out the letters the Odyssey and I inverted it and I took I projected it from the sun into a water basin and it showed the Odyssey, and then I shook the basin a little bit and the water started like moving around, and I was very proud of that.
Fishy,
And now the video's lost to time, and
But-
you can only sing songs of it.
I only sing songs of it now. Yeah.
Then you glued cotton balls to your face to be Odysseus towards the end.
Yeah. No, it was a pretty wild.
Bishkisius.
Wild. It was a pretty wild production. A lot of comedy in it, which this movie lacks.
I bet there was some Pulp Fiction
The briefcase, with the
references.
gold.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we were just trying to make people laugh, but Nolan's got other things on his mind.
Yeah, he does. Oh my God. We saw it in the IMAX. There were some rumors rumbling around Reddit. It's cool having Burbank be our hub because it's such a flagship AMC that people be talking about it, just out in the wild. And they were talking about the AC breaking down intermittently over this. We're going through a heat wave right now. And I'm just like, it reminded me of memories of Killers of the Flower Moon when we were having air conditioning problems.
Yeah.
And luckily it wasn't too bad.
No, yeah, it was perfect for a t-shirt. Yeah, it was fine.
So thank the gods for that. But before we get into this epic tale,
How do you get the protein as quick as possible into the bloodstream? A little schnapps.
is this going to be a long schnapps?
No, a little schnapps.
Oh, good.
Odysseus, king of Ithaca, embarks on a perilous journey to return home after the Trojan War. Crossing the Mediterranean Sea with his fellow soldiers, they soon find themselves battling not only the elements, but an array of deadly obstacles and mythical creatures along the way. Period.
That's true. Yeah. That happened.
No actors mentioned.
No.
Ooh, yeah.
So I wasn't fully aware, because I try not to watch any trailers. I wasn't fully aware of all the folks in this movie.
Yeah.
You didn't know there would be flashes of Zendaya.
Flashes of Zendaya!
Truly flashes.
Truly flashes.
Truly, she
could have just been popped from her Dune outfit here.
what is
Yeah.
she, I mean, other than the fucking paycheck, what does she think about being this kind of Flash's muse in multiple movies?
Yeah, that's a
now?
good question.
Well, with Dune, at least there was promise of a meteor roll in the sequel, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So this is just pure prestige.
This one, she's just like fucking hanging around a couple shots and looking at him, looking at Odysseus, shaking her head a couple times. Maybe
Often, like kneeling.
like, how much did she make for this?
A lot.
Probably
Had
a lot.
to.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think actors are just doing this for the love of the game.
Yeah.
I don't think this is for a paycheck for anybody.
Well, they did pump $250 million
Jeepers.
into this, so this is I think Nolan's most expensive film.
I mean, it's on
screen.
It's up there on screen, yeah.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
Looks expensive. What I really liked is that it's obviously shot on film. There's a tactile nature to it. And I'm not talking about the grain. I'm talking about the focus. Because like some shit's just completely out of focus.
Yeah.
oh man, like marquee moments. You're just like,
Just
is
not-
Matt Damon's face supposed to be blurry in the shot?
some of the actors with darker complexion in the candlelight, they're just like fucking throwing the focus somewhere and just praying. And oftentimes it just completely misses.
Yes.
Dude, have you seen the rig that they use to shoot this?
No.
It's insanity. So the reason you don't shoot a whole movie in IMAX is because of the sound.
Yeah.
And so they have to put it in this huge box
Oh my God.
and then rig up mirrors so the actors can see each other for their eye lines when they're near it.
What? No.
And it's like a whole thing. And you can only shoot 3 minutes at a time.
Oh.
So like some of the crazy editing, especially
Yeah.
early on, they just ran out of film and had
Jesus.
to do another take. It's like an insanely hard way to do something.
The next thing I was gonna say that I wasn't as much of a fan of was the editing. I think the action scenes are fine, but the dialogue scenes are kind of wild. And I think some of that might be having to do with the limitations of the camera. But a lot of it is just they're trying to cram so much into this movie that these actors have to rush through like these 100-pound lines just really quickly.
Oh yeah, it in my opinion makes no one look like a good actor.
No.
It's like, and hearing about the camera, I'm sure it wasn't their fault.
Yeah,
but I was just like, everybody swallowed some bad acting pills. Like I just thought the acting was bad. Like Matt Damon.
I wouldn't
not
say
really.
Across the board.
Not really, but like.
But Damon even had his moments where he's just like, I have to get back. My son is there, and then this will happen, and then that will happen.
But that's the 100-pound lines you're talking about, and like that's hard to do.
Yeah, I mean, it felt like a biblical epic, like one of those Bible movies that you kind of like. Every line is just weight.
I feel like it needed to be 4 hours or 2 hours,
or a series or something. It just felt rushed.
You want to relax in some of this stuff, not relax, but like savor it. And like the key moment for me that is very indicative of this is they build up. I think I gotta call it a salad crouton. It's a dark crouton. John Leguizamo is in this movie, which I was like, what? What a wild career that man's had. We don't, even though we have more than 10 minutes, we don't have enough time to talk about John Leguizamo's entire existence. But we're introduced basically to him as he's going through this basket of puppies, and ones that he finds not worthy, he just throws over a cliff, just very nonchalantly. And the audience is just like, whoa, what?
And it should have been it was so wild that it should have been funny, but it wasn't that funny.
It was just kind of like, whoa. And
that's something you don't see every day.
And he's about to throw the second puppy away, and Odysseus, benevolently is like, "Hey, man, maybe this is my hunting dog." And the dog lives to 20 years or so, and the dog is just like waiting to die, but won't die until Odysseus returns. And the movie kind of threads this throughout. It's like, oh my God, this reunion scene with the dog is going to be amazing. And yet, the dog's just laying on a dung heap, waiting to die. He leans down, you get one shot of the dog wagging its tail, and then it's dead. It's like, fucking...
He made a whimper. He made a very short little...
But that
was cruel to show it that way.
It was wild.
Just... chill out and make it give us this touching moment,
Yeah, but that was when Telemachus, Tom Holland, realizes that.
Then they lean into that part. Yeah. But we could have had a little more with the dog. It's just throughout. It's just like chop, 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 especially with the dialogue stuff. And I mean, I get it. I get it. You got to cram it in. But
there's a reason this movie or this story hasn't been made into a movie many times in film history. Like I looked at like the other adaptations. There's one in like the 50s and then one.
Do they just focus on one little element, or like do they try to do it all?
I don't know. And then there's one in like the silent era, and then the people are just like, no, it's too much.
Back when the cocaine was absolutely insane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the story itself isn't particularly gripping. In this one, it's interesting because it's like they take away the character's motivation, which I do think was in the book, which was that he did want to go home, right? But in this, they sort of, even though he's like, yeah, I want to go home, it's like they like really let you know that he doesn't want to go home, that something's holding him back. He doesn't want to go home. He doesn't want to go home. And they do pay that off, I thought, well at the end. But in terms of just a character's drive and getting you through a film, it's like, he's just island hopping.
They're like, follow the trade routes, follow Agamemnon on the good route. And he's like, no, I want to take the scenic route. We'll see the world.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
And it kind of lost me right there. I was like, no. I was like, take the scenic route. I was like, surely he got blown off course because they pissed the gods off or something.
Yeah. I mean, it was just kind of nonchalant, like, no, let's, it's like.
And he's chilling with Calypso, Charlize Theron for a long time.
It's like when there's a better route, but you take the Pacific Coast Highway just for the views, But But if it's like life and death happening, you don't take the fucking scenic route. You fucking take it straight.
Yeah, someone was like, "Hey,
Odysseus.
there was a mudslide, Odysseus," and he's like, but it's nice, It's better than the 405."
But the views are great.
It was very repetitive to me because it's like go to island, encounter strange being
Who
or
wants you dead?
threat, run back to the ships.
Yep.
They do it 3 times.
Yeah, even the scene where they go to that weird island of giants.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of cool, but you're like, to what end?
And
you
you've
know?
already kind of got a giant with the salad character.
I guess I'm just a character.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. It went from like giant to giant.
The salad character is, of course, we knew it would be the Cyclops.
Looking good, I think.
Looking good.
Yeah, nice and creepy.
I kind of
Yeah.
didn't expect the run of the Cyclops' house to be what it was. They all go in there following a sheep, and then the rest of the flock come, and then the Cyclops comes, moves a rock to close the entrance to the cave, and then, eats a couple heads and then takes a fucking nap.
That
He's
got a
tired.
laugh.
Yeah.
Like when Matt Damon was like, "I think he's asleep."
No shit.
He laid down 10 seconds ago.
That Cyclops
You
was
doofus.
high as a kite. He was chilling in that cave, and he didn't give a fuck about those guys.
That was really well done, though.
Yeah.
Was that just a dude? Forced perspective
Had
dude?
to be. I mean, that something was different with that guy.
Yeah, I think the face was CG,
Sure.
but I think that was just a guy.
It felt like he was there.
Yeah,
you know?
it was good. Like, it was creepy, when they got shut in that cave, and I did think that was creepy. And then, they do obviously stick stuff through his eye. I mean, it's the
course.
Cyclops.
Did that
his-
register as eye trauma for you?
Yeah, I was
Bishki?
wondering that too, Bishki.
Or was it fantastic enough?
It was. I knew it was coming, so
Right.
I
Cliff notes.
I knew everything was coming. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
what I thought was like kind of good about that part was that his whale in the
Yeah.
IMAX was so, it really got me.
The IMAX was shaking
So loud.
It was
so
rattling my
fucking
sternum.
loud.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
but it was like a sound I've never heard, and it was like coming from a monster, and it didn't make me
Oh.
feel bad for him. Like,
Many people got paid a lot of fucking money to Imagineer that Cyclops whale.
it was powerful and potent, I thought.
Yeah, it was good. And then when they go to the island of like giant knights, that kind of felt like a repeat beat because,
Absolutely.
and that one, all they encounter is like this little child who screams. There's no like interaction really with that particular set piece. They're
Yeah,
just
it's like a child the size of a grown-ass man.
right.
And
And-
then the trees start moving for some reason.
Yeah.
That was weird.
And so they just run back to the ship again, which we just saw. And so, yeah, I think the island of the animal morphing witch was a lot more successful.
the Lotus Eaters.
What a wild scene. And I got to call that a bathroom blooper.
Bishki's bathroom bloopers.
Sorry. Yeah, I was kind of mad when I came back in. I was like, they're in the Lotus Eater.
You missed the whole setup in which these hungry men go to this witch played by Samantha Morton, and she's like, leave your weapons and armor out back, and they go out to take their shit off, and they see all these weapons and armor, and they don't find that the least bit curious. And then what are they eating? Tripe? Like
Lotus.
Lotus?
I think that's well, then the lotus is the flower. But
You weren't even there. It's
I
like
don't know. Yeah.
I think that the Lotus was with Charlize.
yeah, it looked like
yeah, it was like strings of meat and
calamari or
yeah.
intestines or something. And
It was
they just
gross.
couldn't stop eating. They're just like, they're just wolfing it down. And meanwhile, old Damon is hunting a deer, and he shoots it and realizes it was a person turned into a deer, and somehow he makes the connection that something's wrong here.
We get some piggies.
And that's got to be the salad dragon, right?
Yeah, that scene was fantastic. When they were eating, it looked like they were eating in reverse.
Yes, it was
like
wild.
They were like pulling stuff out of their mouths, but then it was played backwards.
It looked like when AI gives bodies like very strange motion where you can tell something's wrong, you know?
I think it was directly inspired by Will Smith eating spaghetti.
Yes, it could have been. This day and age, you know, who knows where inspiration comes from. But she just starts as they eat, she starts rubbing their faces and heads and molding them step by step, little by little into pigs. And the effect is amazing.
Oh, it's...
I don't know how they really did it, but it seemed like there was a lot of practical effects with her, you know, rubbing around on these heads.
Yeah, because she was rubbing in a sort of sensual yet strong way.
Yeah,
and then
like
she
a
was
Swedish massage.
Yeah, and she stuck her hand down some people's throats.
Yeah,
and broke their jaws back, and it was very evocative.
Yeah. I was very impressed with that. And see, there's a lot going on there. There's character interaction, there's transformation of other characters and then transforming them back, haggling with the witch, trying to figure out how to get out of there. That's a full meal. You know?
Right. Well, and also the part of the full meal, which was good, is that they come into her house and she's basically thinks they're gonna rape and abuse her, which of course you would think,
right?
You know what I mean? And they probably would have done,
sure.
You know, and so she's they're we're not gonna hurt you.
We already know she's a precog, you know, from Minority Report, so she could see what they were gonna do.
And that, at least, it was there was a consequence, to him visiting the island. He got new information to move on to his next task.
He didn't get shit from those night giants.
No.
What do we think about the sirens? I wanted more sirens.
Yeah,
I did too. Only getting that in a super wide shot feels like a cop-out.
Right.
I was wondering, did you think he wanted a PG-13 with this movie and then he ended up getting an R?
Maybe.
Because it's pretty bloodless.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
And with sirens you expect nudity and it's not
you
really
see
there.
a wide paparazzi shooting some celebrity on the beach shot.
But that scene was also just silly as fuck. Where Matt Damon was just I want to be the first guy to hear it.
Yeah.
Tie me to the bow or the stern or whatever the fuck that thing is called.
Yeah.
It's so silly.
Well, and the whole time I was just because the buildup is so funny where they're this song is everything, your fears, your hopes, your dreams. You got to plug their ears. They can't hear it, but I'll take it head on. It's going to be, especially when this comes out on video, you know, when people can manipulate it, it's going to be such a meme where people just play whatever shitty song of the day is going on and just watching Matt Damon go, ow!
Because they did kind of and you get why they did it this way, but it was a bit of a cop-out if you ask me. It was because all his gentleman friends had their ears blocked with wax, so we were kind of staying with them and we didn't hear anything. We heard nothing of what Matt heard.
It's the greatest song ever. But this is just a tribute.
Yeah, they should have brought Celine Dion in and really.
Oh my God, yeah. Titanic style, just hitting that high note.
Yeah.
We got no taste of what a siren song might be.
No, and I kind of get that it's they remain mysterious that way.
I agree. I get it.
But it's a
bit of a cop-out.
It's come on. I was looking forward to them sirens.
I was waiting for them sirens. But yeah, the silliness, it reminded me of maybe some parts of Dune where Villeneuve just doesn't have a sense of humor.
Right.
And Nolan also doesn't have a sense of humor. And you got to get, I don't know. Sometimes
is there anything legitimately funny in this?
Not
legitimately, but it's people are taking themselves so seriously that it becomes so funny.
Yeah. Leguizamo is funny, man.
He just is.
Yeah.
I mean, Charlize, I had no clue she was in this.
No.
That's another paycheck. She's just chilling on the beach with ripped ass Matt Damon. And they're just like, just fucking pondering shit.
Just eating flowers, hanging out.
Kind of just
walking
wading
around.
in the water. It looked wonderful. She looked fantastic. I thought they both did.
Yeah, Charlize is another one where she's going through a metamorphosis of some regard, where she still looks great, but she just is starting to look like someone completely different.
A different person.
Yeah. I mean, Queen Kidman, I thought she was going to show up. I'm like, why not? Why not have Nicole Kidman show up in this? But alas, she never did.
There's not a lot of lady roles in this.
No, and the question I wanted to pose to you, Sweet Milster, does Anne Hathaway give a good performance in this?
I do not think so at all. Like, I mean, she has moments that are good, let's be honest, but she's like so theatrical.
Yeah.
And like when she was like watching him at like the first time do the bow thing, where she was just like, oh, you, and just shaking her head. Like,
I love those shots.
I mean, that was just like, she was giving me vibes of when she was like, you remember that like high school movie where she's like trying to be a little bit
Havoc.
Like, yes, it was giving me those. It was giving me those vibes.
Listeners, hold on. Listeners, just look up on YouTube Havoc funniest scene or something like that.
Or watch the whole movie.
Or just watch the whole movie.
Because it's pretty hilarious.
Just do it and enjoy. Anyway.
It's a Hathaway.
It's like she was playing at being the queen as opposed to being the queen.
Yeah.
But I still like her, but I do not know that she's.
Well,
I don't know that she's
role
100%
was
good.
so boring. Like it was so. She's just sitting there working on her
weaving,
just thinking about her man, just loving her man, and really not doing much else.
Pattinson's creeping around, sniffing around.
Mia Goth.
Nobody creeps around like Pattinson and Mia Goth. For sure.
Yeah.
Perfectly cast.
What a cast. Yeah.
I think Pattinson's going to be creeping around in Dune too.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's the all white, like I don't think he has eyebrow. There's something up with that
he's
guy.
creeping and
He's looking like
scheming in
Sting,
Dune.
So, what did you guys think of the structure?
There was a lot of flashbacks, but I think it was still pretty effective.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was exciting to mix it around so that they could dole out like the big set pieces when they needed to and not just have it all be marching linearly.
Well, I thought the arc of having the Trojan horse moment be heroic.
Right.
At the beginning, they're singing tales of it. And then at the end, you see that he was insulting the gods with his, his ploy and how he understood how much that doomed him.
Right.
That was a really great way to just portray kind of how war is perceived. Like we tell these huge tales of like heroics, but then it's really like you get a couple beers in the Korean War veteran. They're like, actually, it was the worst,
fucked up.
the worst 2 years of my life.
Brutal. Yeah.
I was also thinking, Odysseus in this when he makes his realization that it wasn't that awesome what he did. Reminds me of if Trump could ever actually come online and realize that inciting the January 6th riots maybe wasn't the best move and maybe it was against all that is decent. So that's what I was thinking of during that whole shit.
Good luck with that, champ.
Yeah, that's an even more fantabulous tale of non-reality.
I mean, I did think, Nolan, I mean, he's good with playing with time. And I think it was really cool. Like exactly what you were saying, Justin. He learned more about his dad in the Trojan War. Like they sort of parsed that story out throughout.
Yeah.
And then really gave the whole thing, because they keep talking about, what are they, like the men of the sea or something?
Yeah,
I forget what they call them.
Yeah.
But it's basically
that's
like
the threat.
Yeah, it's basically like the rule of Zeus, where it's like you have to sort of, treat your guests like like honor them and be kind to them no matter who they are. They could be a beggar,
they may be a god in disguise.
And so when Odysseus presents his idea of presenting the Trojan horse, it breaks this rule because it was a time of peace, and they broke that rule, and as a result, it's a domino effect for the rest of the culture where it's like this rule is just everybody's kind of falling into chaos and all this kind of stuff, and it did it with his home, and he realizes that, and it was moving. I thought that it was a good reason for, and it was like the reason why he didn't want to come home, because he didn't want to see his home or kind of face his own shame or whatever. And I thought that was very moving. And they did this thing with Athena's head, which you saw sort of rolling at the beginning, and it kind of comes to mean more by the end. And that was just, he does a good job with that.
That was the most effective flash of Zendaya.
It was great.
Yeah, that was really well done.
And then it was just like, the stuff, the sandwich meat in between just wasn't very nutritious.
I'm like, wait, there was a sandwich in this?
Yeah, all the islands he hopped to. That was the meat.
I love that during the explanation of Zeus's law, there was a 90-year-old man being escorted to his seat by someone, and he just stopped to watch the movie, just standing up.
We need to talk about this poor person.
Just getting the best explanation of Zeus's law. Like, treat that old man nicely. Can't find his seat.
Yes, this was one of the ancients. I think this man was there on some of these adventures with Odysseus. And yes, they were looking for their seat, and their seat was in the absolute face melter zone of like second row or first row. And I was like, oh no. And again, this person looked like they just sipped from the wrong cup at the end of Last Crusade.
Yeah, and that dude was 90 at least.
I saw him sitting down and just looking straight up at fucking Matt Damon's gigantic skull. And I'm like, this cannot stand. And thankfully, they got up and left. And I'm like, yeah, just go. You don't need to do this to yourself today. But it was funny, too, seeing where people thought it was wise to get up and go to the bathroom. Because, again, this is nigh on 3 hours.
You got to go, yeah.
And Bishke, of course, chose completely unwisely. But it's funny. It's like whenever you get like a wide shot of the ship, people are like, okay, they're going to be fucking traveling for a little bit. I can go. It's like certain plans, when they're hatching certain plans, that's like a tell for people like, okay, I can go for a while. It's like, well, we need to sit and think for a minute. And they're like, okay, I'm going to go while they're thinking.
I noticed a pretty big exodus at one point, and I think everyone Googled when to go to the bathroom during the Odyssey, because like a good 25 people got up at the same time.
What point was that when they went to one of the islands?
It was about 2 hours in, and I think it was right when it kind of slowed down right before he decided to come home.
Yeah.
Oh, he was just kind of talking.
Chilling with Charlize.
He was chilling.
Yeah.
He was chilling. And then we kind of get to the part where he goes home, right?
Yeah.
And then it goes on.
Well, yeah. I mean, not to slight Homer, but when he comes home as a beggar, and then he's just begging and
for a bit.
Just kind of like
the best way to see a man is from below or whatever.
Yeah, he's just in hiding for a long time,
couple years,
and then I remembered the challenge, and I was like, "Oh shit!
Oh shit!
He's got to do the bow, and he's got to shoot it through the axes."
Yeah,
and I was like, "This is going to take a while."
Yep.
And that's when I was just like, "This is long."
I had to check Milster's watch on the lead up to that, and it's once he starts heading homeward, it's another hour.
yeah, because you want, I mean, in like classic Tarantino revenge style, you know, when he gets home, you want him to just kick ass.
Yeah,
but it's going to be a while.
But he also had to like go save his son at the temple, and it was like it was just like there was the problem, and I'm sure why they haven't done it that often as a film is it's just like there's there's a bit of a ticking boxes thing. It's like, okay, I did that. I tick this box. I just got to plow through, tick the next box because
there's a lot of Odyssey freaks out there, and they're going to be like, "How could you have left out the temple sabotage?"
But then you don't get any good moments because it's
and they're all moving so
fast.
Jinx.
Yeah, but they will play this at high schools for. Because there's not too much you got to edit out.
It's fine. Yeah.
They'll play it, but it'll be like, and it'll be over the course of 2 weeks.
Of days.
It's like if a substitute is going to be there for a few days, they'll spread the Odyssey over it.
Yeah. There's one F-bomb that was dropped, I think.
Oh, yeah. He's like, this fucking beach. And then, Anne Hathaway, the immortal line, I've been listening to you guys party. Like that, sure, she maybe could have said that, but it just sounded fucking funny.
It was.
It's
funny.
Like the narc who was shutting down like the fucking keg party at the dorm or something.
It's kind of like I just felt like the dialogue in general was like dumbed down. It was like ma and dad, and I'm like, ma and dad, and daddy. We are in the Greek age,
daddy.
Like mother and father at least.
Yeah, it's not like we wouldn't be able to understand it. Like it's not like The Witch with the
right.
Everyone was like head over heels with the accuracy of the.
This is going for broad appeal, and which is also evidenced right around the same dung heap dog scene I've been harping on. But when Tom Holland finally realizes that his daddy hath returned. The whole movie, the only thing that's really happening is him going, I want my dad back. And Matt Damon being like, I want to see my family. You get it. He's got a tear in his eye when he realizes that that's his dad. And then they make him say, you're Odysseus. You're my father. It's like, guys.
Yeah, they spell everything out.
Guys.
It's clear.
Yeah.
It's clear.
Like a little bit of just acting there would be great.
And the one cheer moment was when
oh my god
the suitors or one of the suitors was like, it's Odysseus.
Arrow in the neck.
Arrow in the neck, and the theater goes, what?
That was at least good.
That scene was wild.
Yeah.
Because I had no idea the Odyssey has the same ending as We Need to Talk About Kevin, where the kid locks everyone in the gym and then goes nuts with a bow.
I was thinking it was like Carrie too, where it's like Carrie's getting revenge.
And like Kill Bill, like just
lock him in.
Just one person versus like 80 or 100.
Yeah, the Nolan bros were fucking activated by that shit.
Dude, that was it's just so odd though. Like it's the Odyssey. Whole time you're just like, this was your plan?
Yeah, your plan was just to defeat everybody.
Like all you had to do was your trick shot, dude.
Yeah.
Like, what is this? This is just wacky.
And then he's all fucking beat to shit and punctured and arrowed. He finally reunites with his bride, and you think he dies, and then you see him on the ship with like a big fucking bandage on his neck.
He's got like toilet paper coming out of his neck.
He's like not death, exile, and it's like delivered as if we're gonna cheer, but it kind of felt like a boo.
It doesn't really make sense, yeah. And until you see him with the fucking tampon on his neck, and then they've set that up. It's like go west toward the escaping sun, and it's like, slow down and fucking chill with it for a minute. He's like, we will go west toward the escaping sun. The Odyssey. It's like, guys, just go to 3 hours. Give it like 6 more minutes. Like, go the full route, you know? Like, don't.
Maybe they didn't have the footage.
Yeah, maybe they just didn't. Didn't have it.
They're just like, we're done. We're good.
I mean, I get that it's weird to complain about wanting a long movie to be like quite a bit longer, but I couldn't get on its wavelength fully. It was just so dense, you know?
Well, didn't the Simpsons parody mention that, where he gets home and he's like, all right, let's go, let's leave again.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, I mean, there's so much more.
Lupita Nyong'o as Helen of Troy.
Yeah, like I mean, okay.
Looking like one of the victims of Joker Smilex.
Yeah.
Like what he did to his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to know more about that. I mean, again, I don't remember that, but like also that her twin was Clytemnestra. I didn't remember that they were twins, but maybe they were.
Who kills
Agamemnon?
What a weird role for Benny Safdie too. You see his face like in
slightly
3 frames.
They're like, we don't want to fully see his face.
I know. I was like, are they gonna do some big reveal?
It's gonna be George Clooney or something. Yeah.
Right.
Listen, it's a big movie. It's epic. There's a lot going on. There's a lot to love. I'm looking forward to everybody's Odyssey bones. All right, we're way past 10 minutes. Who's going to go first here? You know what? Lodgers vs. Milster, you're setting this stage.
First to bone.
Woohoo!
Sell it.
The other thing about this was that they just said suitors so many times. I was like, take a shot every time they say suitors. It was
so many suitors.
A lot of suitors. But anyways, I am just going to jump right in. I'll give a little bit of a thing.
There you go.
It was. There was the Trojan horse sequence was by far the best. And that was what was in the trailer. And all of that to me was really good. And I did like the bookends. I did like the sort of the moral of the story that hit well. Mm-hmm. But in general, some of the acting really was hurting. The visuals were exceptional. And I liked it okay. But I got to go low because it was boring to me. Shit. So I'm not going that low.
This is basically a horror movie in a lot of ways.
Yeah, and I know I'm going to probably get in trouble, but like I just have
from
to
who?
give
The
it,
gods?
maybe the great gods of film. I'm going to give it a 2.
Utah, give me 2.
Oh,
2 bones.
Give her 2.
Give her 2. A hush falls over the explorer. Okay.
It was boring.
I thought, maybe Lucas was in here, but no, it's my wife.
Yeah.
Brother Bishke, what are you going to do?
The greatest story of all time, told by the greatest filmmaker in the history of cinema.
That's right.
Y'all need to take this seriously.
Yeah.
No. I think we were having some laughs here on the Lodgecast because rightfully so, like, Nolan is a visual guy. He's a visual, like when he gets into the dialogue, as we talked about with Oppenheimer, it loses its steam. And there's some amazing visual sequences. Hoyt van Hoytema is one of the greatest cinematographers.
That'll be an Oscar, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, there's going to be technical Oscars flying everywhere. And who knows, maybe Best Picture. I don't know. But
supporting actor Johnny Legs.
But everyone's loving it. I'm pretty much there with Lodge Mistress, in terms of...
this has universal acclaim, right?
Yeah, universal acclaim, audience and critics. And,
I know.
But just in terms of like an Odyssey, I don't know what more I'd want from it, but I don't know how good of a feature film it makes. Like, it does get boring. And so I'm going to give it... I'm going to give it 2.5.
2.5 from Brother Bishke. We're heating it up. Brother Justin, do you have love and light for Sir Christopher Nolan?
Well, I was not on the cast, but I fucking hated Oppenheimer.
You're an Oppenhater.
I thought it was awful. And this weird notion that like it's such a noble pursuit to not use CG is so foolish.
Go off, King.
But there is something to be said about doing it the hard way. Sometimes it really does pay off. Sometimes you just paint yourself in a corner where you can't do the right thing visually.
Right.
Like the nuclear explosion in Oppenheimer fucking sucks. It's awful. The Trojan horse in this movie is great.
Yeah.
A lot of the effects with the Cyclops were great, although there is CG there. I'll die on that hill. But I think people are clamoring to see things done the hard way.
Yeah.
I mean, this wouldn't be making money if they weren't.
Right.
But I think the trying to shoot everything on IMAX while you get fidelity, right? It looks great, huge.
Right.
I don't know if it's worth the trade-off. I don't know if it's worth the weird editing. I don't know if it's worth the limited number of takes you can get. I don't know if it's worth the shit with the sound.
Yeah,
and all
maybe
that.
maybe just don't shoot all the dialogue in IMAX, you know? Like,
yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's worth it.
Pick your sequences like you used to do, you know?
Yeah, like I mean, people now are just going to watch like The Hateful Eight on Netflix. So
Right.
who gives a shit how big the film negative is? You know, I just don't think it's worth the effort.
Yeah.
So,
but people, hey, devil's advocate though, people are seeing it multiple times to just take it in different formats. So, you know,
even in 4DX.
Good God.
This is available in 4DX, but
Wow.
I think I would be a fucking lone soldier on that one.
I'd rather go to the Suitors banquet than
couldn't get anywhere.
Suitors.
But yeah, I mean, I do want to reward things like that because when it works, it really does work.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm kind of with Bishke. I don't think this is going to be a movie that I'm going to revisit,
Yeah.
you know, over and over again. I think this was it for me. But still, just from a technical point of view, I give this 2.5 bones.
2.5 from bro
I have
Justin.
to make a quick addendum.
Oh,
which is just to
shit.
say that I gave it 2, but it's also because, like, again, Nolan, I have high expectation. I do grade on a curve. You must never forget I
That's
grade
fine.
on a curve.
Yeah.
So it's like 2, knowing that like what he can do.
Sure.
So I just have to give that addendum. And I also want to say that the sound, I thought, you know, I mentioned it with the Cyclops, but
Yeah.
in general, I thought the sound and the sound design
Yeah.
was amazing.
Yeah, it was wild.
It was so good. It was unique to me.
And they had
I
it
was
cranked.
drawn
They had
in.
it
Yeah.
They had
fucking
it cranked.
Dude, I needed us to pass some wax around for
Yes.
the sack of Troy at the
Yes.
end. I had my fingers in my ears.
Yeah.
So I had to make that quick addendum.
Listen, everybody's bones are their own.
Yeah, okay.
You know, like you can follow any path you want.
And we're coming off hot, you know. We might see this like 8 more times.
That's right.
That's true.
I've heard the 8th time, really the nuance of I've been listening to you guys party really hits, you know?
I do.
Party.
I am curious to see what the IMAX 70 millimeter film looks like.
Yeah.
Because this looked good, but there's got to be a little bit of special sauce with that film.
Sounds like someone's going to be coming back for more.
In a month and a half
That's
when
right.
its tickets are available.
That's right. Yes. I mean, movies are so back. Or this movie is here.
Homer is back.
Homer is back.
Homer is back. And listen, I'm going to give a little love and light. I didn't love this movie, but the AI algorithm inside of our new website has said that the Lodge Master loves to reward ambition. So who am I to argue with that? I do. I love the fact that this was so hard to make. There is something and it's something that is very optimistic because there's all sorts of weird stuff that's going to happen in the future with AI and different shortcuts that are going to be taking place. And it is cool that people still, I guess, you know, you can call it fetishize or you can call it respect. You know, they respect the old ways and the hard ways and knowing that something is handmade and there's fucking blood on the celluloid, you know? And I think that's cool. Does it completely work for me as a movie? I don't know. I think it could have been 2 movies, or I feel like if it was a series, something wouldn't be cooked right with it. But 2 movies maybe could have done it. I just wanted it to relax a little bit. But I'm going to give it 3 solid bones.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to... I don't think I'm gonna see it again. I don't know. Like people, this is a cult. Christopher Nolan fans, it is very culty. And
people going to see it 3 a.m. at the IMAX 70 millimeter, like that's insane.
That's insane. But I do love that people are doing that, and I I kind of do want to go in like a beggar and just like look around and see what everybody's up to in there. See all the suitors that go at 3 a.m.
coming out when the sun rises.
Yeah. I mean, shit. Well,
it was beautiful.
Yeah. And I'm glad we went over 10 minutes, Milster.
Yeah.
That was a good call. But we are going to do a 10-minute hot take again one day.
Okay.
So be ready when it comes through on your podcast feed and you see some hot take that's 10 minutes. You're just going to look at it, shake your head and be like, my God, those sons of bitches actually did it. My fucking God. So, that's the Odyssey, y'all. Big ups to our boy Homer.
Yes.
Make the Iliad, Nolan.
Let's do it. Brother Justin, thanks for joining us on this ship of fools.
Hey, no problem.
And
Thank you, Brother Justin.
And Lodge Mistress, you are my muse, my siren, my goddess. And I love that you gave us two little bones. 2 little dog bones. That's amazing. We'll see if anybody comes for us. We'll be ready to defend ourselves.
Our honor.
Avoid them cyclopses, y'all. Love and light.
Love and light.
Love and light.
Avoid them cyclopses. That's what I went out with.
Cyclops will return in Avengers Doomsday.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Matt's Movie Lodgecast. It is I, Brother Lucas, calling in his bone count for Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, which should have been titled The Odyssey of Bad Detours. I didn't love it. Not weird enough, not beautiful / majestic enough. The plot structure is wonky. Nolan should have omitted all the scenes of Penelope and Telemachus subplots, as the story is about a man trying to get home. I know I need to see it again in IMAX to fully appreciate it. However, the writing wasn't that great in certain scenes, especially Odysseus saying goodbye to his dying dog Argos, got a lot of inappropriate laughter. So when your dog death has people laughing, you done did it wrong. I did appreciate the editing, how Nolan is like the grandson of Sergei Eisenstein, cross-cutting, except turbo ADHD, where he pushes it to the absolute Rorschach test level limit. I also appreciated the same ending as Interstellar, both which have Anne Hathaway going off into the sunset, distant galaxy. Maybe Nolan's trying to communicate something to her, wink, wink. Say what you will about the film. I came home and attempted to do 7 out of 10 push-ups. It is a spiritual prequel to Oppenheimer, which is very fitting because I'm giving the same bone count for the Odyssey that I did for that, which is 1.5 bones. Yes, me and Emily Willis are cut from the same cloth. I will not be taking questions at this time. Come at me in the comments, bro. Love and light.
Matthew, this is your Lodge father. Greetings, Lodge minions. Went to Odyssey movie on discount Tuesday.
Discount night.
Should have done closed captioning. Glad I had the classic comic book for prep back in 1962 or so. Lesson learned. I would have sent a couple guys ahead every time they landed on a new beach. Would have saved a lot of problems. 2.5 bones. It would help if everyone had name tags and good guy, bad guy jerseys. I heard the Edge Lodge cast. I was amazed that I did not find any salsa stains or chips on the interior of the car. I've sent a proof of life pic of the Edge. She's doing well, has new tires, and that darn tire pressure light is now out permanently. I'm confident that the Explorer will continue the fine tradition of saving the listenership from wasting time on stupid movies. I would appreciate a picture of the Explorer along with the Lodge cast crew. I could get rid of one of the cat pictures in the hallway this way. Respect your elders and keep your own area clean. Out.
Hello to my Lodge siblings. This is Sister Katie reporting in from Minnesota. Lodge Master Zeus called down his mountain and invited me to share my take on the Odyssey, I think because I'm an opinionated nerd. So, yes, I've read the poem, and I reread it before I saw the film, which I've now seen twice as of this recording. In another world, in another time, I think I would have complained about some of the performances, some of the melodrama, But I have to say this one absolutely called me by name and I came a-running. So for me, it is the storytelling. Like, our starting point is a 3,000-year-old story. Like, how fun is that? That itself came from like untold generations of oral tradition. And a key feature of ancient storytelling is that practically everyone in the storyteller's audience already knows the plot. So if a story is going to gain new meaning in any way, it's not going to be from like unexpected twists and turns. It's going to come from the way the storyteller like turns the audience in on itself and reflects it back like onto its world. So fast forward us to 2026, and this film's audience lives in our little silos that an algorithm has thoughtfully sorted us into. And we see the movies we're predicted to see. And then here comes the Odyssey. Well, I'm not saying it wasn't predicted we were going to see it. They made a good bet and they won. And over 2 weeks after its release, it's still selling out, like Tuesday matinees. And even more interesting to me is it's filling these seats with, I would argue, like a sensational variety of humankind. We've got the classics nerds, we've got Nolan groupies, the Arpats seekers, Tom and Zendaya fans, Agamemnon's aura farming, book talk going wild for like Madeline Miller's books. I don't know, to me, this movie is about gathering people together who like otherwise live estranged and giving them like the same story to talk about. And it's kind of astonishing. It's love and light. And honestly, I give it 2 bones just for that. On a less probably meta note, I loved the visual intensity. I loved the weird score. I loved all the shots on the open water. But what took it to the top for me, I think, is the questions it asks us, its audience, about like living in those silos that we're in, like our own separate Greek isles. The terms it uses can feel a little bit cringe, at least the way Matt Damon's delivering it, with Zeus's law and the people from the sea. But for me, the themes hit really hard on what we are all talking about, like very literally in Greek, xenophobia. Like, what happens when someone you are loosely associated with starts a war of honor? Do you have to go too? What does it say about you? What if in that war you use a trick disguised as a spiritual gift? Like, are there consequences to that? And as you journey back home after what you've done, you're starving and lost, how do you justify the harm that you keep spreading to communities that A, don't have a dog in your fight, and B, have never caused you any harm? On a personal note, I will say we here in Minnesota had a pretty traumatic winter. I'm not gonna lie, like with the armed forces demanding entry into our cities and our homes, and I'm very sure that that was part of why this movie hit me the way it did. So for a variety of reasons and so much more, dear listeners, for me, this movie stands strong on 4 Trojan horse bones. Love and light to you all. This is Sister Katie signing off.
Sailed on a dream on a crystal clear ocean, to ride on the crest of a wild raging storm, to work in the service of life and the living, in search of the answers to questions unknown, to be part of the movement, part of the growing, part of beginning to understand. I Calypso, the places you've been to, the things that you've shown us, the stories you tell. I Calypso, I sing to your spirit, the men who have served you so long and so well.
Homer is back.
Homer is back.
Homer is back.